All right, so this is Justin Pye, Luciano Randisi, Sammoiset, and Luciano Randisi, and we're here to talk about the kite runner. The kite runner. So from what we read so far, we are from the start of the book to basically when they come to America. So we're just kind of gonna chop it up into segments, and I'm gonna talk about the start, and I think
Lewis is gonna go.
Who are the characters? Who are the main characters?
the main character is basically Amir. He is like this little boy, and when he's in Pakistan, he's like
Afghanistan.
when he's in Afghanistan, he is like the son of a very rich man, which is his. They call him
His
dad.
dad.
His
He
dad.
calls him Baba.
Baba, yeah. Baba is like the. He's like a very powerful man, and he has slaves. So.
Not slaves.
They're not
mostly
slaves. They're servants.
They're slaves. They're, the
They're
same
more
thing.
servants.
Okay, servants.
Because like he still treats them well.
Yeah, I know. But like,
Yeah.
And like he actually cares about them.
Their names are Hassan, who is his son, and then there is Ali, which is Hassan's father.
What about the mother?
The mother. I'm pretty sure the mother.
Oh,
was
shoot,
like-
because she was like a young girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
she ran off.
Oh yeah,
She ran off.
because remember when the guy talks.
Oh, she ran off to be a dancer, right, or something?
No.
Yeah, she ran off with a group of singers and dancers.
singers and dancers.
Yeah, I know, but
That's Hassan.
apparently she got around a lot.
That's Hassan's mom.
Yeah.
And
Because-
then Amir's mom died.
Because remember,
She gave birth to him.
Yeah.
remember when they're walking back from the park, I think.
Oh, they're walking to the tree that they read underneath.
Yeah.
And then
So
the
they're walking to
soldier.
the tree, and then there's the soldiers there, and the
Yeah.
soldier is like, "Yeah, I had sex with your mom behind that rock." And
Yeah, it's
so
pretty bad.
yeah, his mother tends to get around a lot.
Pretty sad.
Yeah. So basically, okay, so Hassan and Amir are like best friends, kind of.
Yeah,
Right.
they're good friends.
Even if he's like his servant.
Yeah, although he's a servant.
And then
He just never calls him his best friend. Like he's.
Yeah.
he doesn't really treat him like a friend. He doesn't treat him well at all. Like remember when they're reading under the tree, and then he's like starts throwing like those fruits at him, and just like kept on like just throwing them and throwing them at him.
Yeah.
Like just doesn't treat him well at all.
But like sometimes he's really nice to him. He just like whenever he's around other kids, he doesn't call him his friend. He just calls him his servant.
Yeah,
So.
it's pretty sad.
And he's like he stands up for him even if like
But-
he treats him badly.
But
They are
Hassan
kind of
is
like
like the
friends,
most
though,
loyal guy you'll
Yeah,
ever meet.
yeah.
Well, especially since everything he's been through, and they live in like
A mud
a like
shack.
shack behind.
Yeah,
this,
it lives in a
massive
tiny little
house.
mud shack.
So Amir and Hassan, they play together a lot.
And
They grab pieces of mirror and shine it into neighbors'
Oh,
windows.
yeah.
Also,
Well, basically, like they get into
Rocks.
trouble together, and
Yeah.
then
Baba.
Baba or
Baba. B-A-B-A.
it's Baba.
Baba.
Okay, Baba. And like Baba gets all mad with them and stuff. So
and then he goes to school during the summer, and then he gets a break during the winter. It's sort of cool. It's like the opposite of us.
yeah.
But and then
Yeah, people in Argentina do that also.
and then during the winter that's when they have the kite competition, right?
Yeah, but like before that, I think he meets the bully for the first time.
Oh yeah, they meet the bully when they're on their way to the tree that they read underneath,
Yeah.
and then
Like he.
wasn't he gonna like
he has like brass knuckles.
Yeah, his brass
and he
knuckles.
beats up everybody, and like he made this kid like
wasn't he
Okay.
about to like beat up like
he was about to be a
Amir and Hassan or something, but then Hassan defended him with his
Yeah.
slingshot.
His slingshot.
But then he said he's gonna get him back, and he does. And then
Okay, so since we're talking about that, why don't we talk about the rape scene?
okay, I think it's
the kite running, the kite competition before that.
but like there's a kite competition, and what they have to do is just like
Basically,
cut all the lines
Yeah.
of the kite. You already had
We're
your
using
squad.
their kite.
but
And then there's the kite runner, and what the kite runner has to do is catch the kites that get cut, and since
It's like a prize,
Yeah.
basically.
it's like the prize you get for winning, and then
what do they get for running the kites, right?
Yeah.
yeah, you have
Yeah,
to like
so
chase it down.
you have to
There's
catch
the
it.
guy who flies the kite, and cuts the lines, and then there's the kite runner who chases down the
Yeah,
kite.
yeah.
And
Okay.
Hassan was like the best one.
I
Everybody.
just didn't really get what the prize was. So.
Like basically the last one cut. So this basically the guy that lost in like the final is the most like valuable kite. If you bring that home, it's like a trophy basically.
Oh, okay.
But like Amir won because he cut everybody else's
Yeah.
kite. He won that part, but Hassan.
He was able to
starts
catch.
chasing
But they're a team,
Yeah,
so it's like they both.
yeah.
So yeah.
But then they cut like the last blue kite, and everyone is running one way, and then Hassan just runs the other way. He's a really good kite runner, and he ends up catching the kite. And then I think he caught it in an alley or something, or he gets cornered into an alley.
Yeah.
And then what's his name? Asef.
And
then-
there's like two other guys.
Forget. Wasn't there like Wali or something?
No, it was only it was like
Wali
Walan-
and then
Walan-
Kang.
Walan.
The other guy started with a K. I don't remember. But and then like they
This
gave
is
they
like
gave him the option to either give him the kite to like repay him for what he did with the slingshot,
Yeah.
or he said he's gonna get him back the other way, and then
He ends up
that
raping him.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it's not that
And
funny. but-
Amir, yeah, it's not.
and ends up raping him,
And,
and then Amir is just around the corner, and he
He just-
watched it
he,
and saw the whole thing, and
like,
then
he watched only a bit of it and he
And then
started
he ran
running
away.
Yeah.
yeah, and then
He meets.
and then as Hassan is walking back with the blue kite in his hand,
he is,
Amir sees him and goes to like see him, and then
he's like.
but Amir never tells Hassan that he saw him get raped.
He didn't even know. Like he.
I get this feeling that Hassan knew.
It kind of knew, and like he wasn't sure if he knew.
Yeah,
So
but
he was
Amir
like-
thought that Hassan like had no idea. But I get this feeling that Hassan knew. I didn't know why. But then after that, like Hassan just completely changes. Like remember when it's Christmas time? Or no, it's his birthday.
Yeah.
It was Amir's birthday, and he got a lot of gifts.
Yeah.
And like he didn't even care. And then he tried giving Hassan a gift, but then Baba thought that Hassan stole it from Amir.
Yeah.
So then he got in trouble. And then
You think like I think that
and that's when
That's
when Ali and Hassan decide to leave
Yeah, because.
and not be servants anymore for.
But
the
I think
family.
it was actually no, it was Amir's dad Baba hates the idea of stealing anything.
Yeah.
He finds it like the biggest
This
sin.
like the
So
well,
only
yeah,
thing.
because he started like an
They're very
orphanage for
religious.
Yeah, and
No, they're not.
Because he
It's
said
not religious.
It's kind of all
and
religious.
Amir
Not-
thinks
not at all.
Amir thinks that Baba doesn't like him that much because when he was born,
Yeah.
she died.
His
So
mother died.
Amir says like, also I stole his wife from him. So that's why he thinks his
Well-
dad doesn't like him as much. That's why he wants the blue kite.
Well, like
so bad.
remember
And
He wants
he
to
seeks
redeem
his
himself.
father's approval.
Yeah,
Like
he
remember at
redeems
the
himself
beginning of the
with
book
Yeah.
when
He's always
Okay, go ahead.
well, his father like, cause like Amir is sort of like the artsy type, you know. He like writes stories
Yeah.
and
kites.
stuff.
Poems,
Yeah.
poems. Yeah.
He's not really like a big kid. He's not athletic. He's sort of like a geek, and he feels like his father doesn't like approve of him. That's why he really likes his father's friend, Rahim Khan,
Yeah.
because like he's actually nice to him. Like remember he gave him the little leather book that you can like write in
Yeah.
and stuff for his birthday, and that is his favorite
And
gift among his
Rahim
mom.
Khan or something like that.
Yeah.
He encouraged him to write
Yeah.
more, and unlike his own dad, he's like, oh, it's okay.
Well, I kind of do agree with you about like kind of Amir kind of seeking Baba's approval because remember at the beginning of the book when they go on the picnic and they're eating like the like Arab like meatball thing, I forget how it's called. But like remember Amir was always trying to like talk to him while Baba would just be like doing paperwork on the picnic. So he like in a sense you can feel that Amir is not like wrong for like trying to seek his father's approval because his father is like in a way ignoring him.
Sort of neglecting him.
Yeah,
But he's
exactly.
not really neglecting him because he still does things with him.
Yeah.
But when he's doing those things, like he doesn't really care about what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the rape scene, that's when I think it was the first the king dies and then the president dies.
Yeah.
And then there's
What's the whole deal with the whole government thing? I don't understand.
That's one of the main problems. I think actually
after the
it's-
president dies, there's a new president that comes in.
Yeah, and he's okay, and then he gets killed, and that's when part 2 starts. The book split.
Yeah,
into two
because
parts.
they leave to go to America.
Because the Soviet Union invades, and they flee to actually they first go to Pakistan, and then they go to Vermont in California, and that's where part 2 starts. And
Oh, where are they living in?
yeah, Vermont.
They're living in Vermont?
Or Vermont or whatever.
No,
Fremont.
don't
It's
they?
Fremont.
Fremont. Don't,
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
they live
yeah,
in?
Fremont.
Don't they live in San Francisco?
No,
Well,
it's
it's
Fremont.
Fremont.
It's Fremont.
That's what's in the book, or that's at least what I understood.
I thought it was.
Well, no, but
Vermont.
remember, like right at the beginning, he's saying how he's in San Francisco.
Yeah, but I think that's at the end, like, because he's writing the book, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's like at the end when he's an adult. But now he's talking about his
Yeah.
times when he's in Fremont.
Okay.
And then, yeah, they live in like a poor neighborhood. It's like really like blue collar
And
workers.
and they went from a mansion to like a really
Yeah, just like a
ghetto
little.
apartments. And his dad works like.
He's
his
like
dad
the
works at-
day manager at a gas station or something like that.
That's so surprising though, how like you can be like
I know, like
you can be like a superstar in
Yeah.
one country and then you go to America and you become like a taxi driver.
That's what it is. That's what it is here, though. Like that's what actually happens to people. You can be like a doctor in other countries, then come here, and
then
you can't be a doctor.
You're a taxi driver,
You have to be
you're a
taxi
gas
driver.
station attendant. You're like
Exactly.
you work at Walmart.
So well after that, Amir, he goes to community college, and actually he graduates high school at the age of 20 in America.
Okay.
I don't know why, but then he goes to college, and I know that him and his dad get extra money when they go to San Jose, and they sell stuff at a flea market. And that's all I remember
What
so
did they
far.
sell again?
I don't. I think it was foods or
Okay.
some sort of food. But I know.
And-
Amir meets his girlfriend, his future wife.
Yeah.
And I remember when they just like get to America after about a year and a half, like Babas were really unhappy. And I don't know if you remember
Yeah.
like the part where he's in like the little store and he tries to buy something and the people say like no or something like that and they kick him out and they say never to come back and then he like had like a little hissy fit and like he broke like the glass or something and then what's his name Amir asks him if like he wants to go back to where they used to live.
No, yeah, because that's what I was gonna say is that it's like they go to America for searching a better life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
that's,
like they're
that's
like,
what they're doing
they're
because
like-
like
they're
after
like-
the new
Well,
president
it's for
came in.
safety. It's for
After
safety
the
because the
president-
other countries.
well,
are
like
invading.
they're becoming refugees, right?
Yeah,
So
basically.
they're trying to run from all their problems, but it's like they're going to America to not like kill themselves, but like I mean like
They live a poor life.
it's
you know,
like breaking them down in a sense.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, well, I was getting to last part of part 2.
Yeah.
Well, the last part 2, and I know that Baba gets diagnosed with cancer, and he dies, but his last wish is that Amir, well, he wishes that his Amir's girlfriend, her dad, like allows them to get married,
Okay.
and then it's fast forwarded like 10 or 15
When he
years.
goes back.
Yeah, and then Rahim Khan calls him back, and he's like, "Come back to Afghanistan. It's to make things better," and that's all he says. And then it cuts.
To make things better, like with his hand and stuff.
No, all he says is that, and then he's like, "Okay, I'm going," and he
No.
goes. That's all. That's all I read. That's
No.
so far.
Then in the next few days we'll finish up our schedule
Yeah.
and then just finish off the book.
Yeah. So we got a couple minutes left. So, do you guys think we should talk about anything else, or are we?
I think we pretty much
We
covered
could
it.
pretty much
Khan and
cover-
Amir are really connected though, kind of. Like,
Who?
Kind of.
Khan and Amir, yeah.
Yeah, I guess in a way,
Because,
Khan is more, sort of
like, more than his dad connected with him.
Oh yeah.
'cause It said,
There's
at one
a
point,
picture.
yeah.
There's a picture
Yeah.
of his grandfather.
it says,
not
not his grandfather,
Oh.
Khan and his dad and him when he was like a little
And
baby.
he wasn't
Now
only
his dad was
dad.
holding him, but it was Khan who had his,
Like
who was holding his hand.
yeah, because
Yeah.
well, like Amir was holding. His
Amir was
finger.
he wrapped his fingers around Pinky.
How
Yeah,
did
it's
I forgot how Bubba met Ali.
I think it's not within my time.
Didn't like his father take him in, like Bubba's father?
Yeah, it was.
took a minute
Yeah,
sometimes.
he adopted him.
Oh, yeah.
But I forget what
His
the reason
grandfather.
was.
I
What's the reason
don't
for
know.
it?
I don't know either, but
I don't remember.
he
I think
adopted.
it was maybe refuge.
No.
Kind of.
No, it wasn't
Oh, yeah,
that.
'cause
No, because like,
'cause
wasn't there the
Amir-
police?
And then Baba was really close to
Amir.
Ali?
Ali,
like how Hassan was close to Amir.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
Ali and Hassan are Hazara, which is like a type of.
Yeah.
a type
Oh,
of-
that's what I wanted to talk
of
about too. Is
Muslim.
the
And
two like Muslim? I don't understand that.
they're like one of them is like a type. They're both Muslim, but they're like they believe different things, and one of them for some reason are like the slaves to all the other ones.
No, I know, cause like they
don't
what
know.
are they called again? The two types.
There's Hazara.
There's a Hazara and then
I
there's
forget what
the.
the-
I don't remember what the other one is.
But wait, so Amir and Baba are something, and then.
And then Ali and Hassan are Hazara.
Yeah.
But like no one has any respect for
Yeah.
the Hazaras.
Because remember when, like, again, back to the part where he's like, oh yeah, I had sex with your mom or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand how they recognize.
I know, I don't
as a-
get how they
Because
recognize-
they almost look like Asians.
Really?
Yeah.
for some reason.
Like their eyes are like
Yeah.
squinty and stuff.
I don't know why, but they like I guess like that religion came a bit from Asia. There was like a mix.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
No, it's still hard to recognize the kid. You know.
Oh no, because apparently he has like a flat nose and really tight
Yeah.
eyes, and that his dad has it too.
Yeah, so they're probably like easy to recognize.
And people make and Ali has some kind of problem with his leg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
walks with
he has a
limp.
limp.
Yeah.
He walks with a limp.
Yeah, and people the kids like Asef, the guy that raped.
And they call him like the boogeyman sort of.
Yeah,
No, they all make fun of him.
They all make fun of him.
Yeah.
I guess.
So yeah, that's
I
pretty
guess
much
that's
it.
all.
That's it.
It's been like
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.